Pizzagate. In March 2016, the personal Gmail account of a former White House chief of staff and chair of Hillary Clinton's 2016 U.S. presidential campaign was hacked, and his emails revealed some pretty disturbing things.
Good Dark Knight gang, I'm Neptune. Hey bro, today I'm about to react to another video from Most Amazing Top 10. This one right here is titled Top 10 Dark Secrets That Have the FBI Concerned. Oh, this should be a fire ass video. Shout out to the gang. We're gonna see some secrets that have the FBI concerned. They got them on watch like, this is the next Hitler. Let's look out for this nigga. Anyway, I hope everybody have a good day. Have a great day. Look, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. The sun's shining on your boys. Shout out to God. You feel me? Let's hop into this video. Yeah, let's go.
Starting off this countdown, we have the double agent. One of the FBI's biggest concerns is having a double agent a part of their team, and this happened to them multiple times. One time was in 1962. So a KGB agent known as Alexei Kulak walked into the FBI office. Now this was a bold move for him because just 3 blocks away was the Soviet UN mission. An FBI agent asked him if he was worried that they were watching the FBI building, and he replied with, "No, all of your people are out covering a meeting with your guy Dick." And that one sentence started a lengthy investigation. Who was Dick? Clearly, they thought he was a double agent. They spent decades trying to find this spy on their staff. At first, they interviewed anyone named Dick or Richard, while trying to keep everything hush-hush so that the mole wouldn't find out. They went through thousands of agents and spent countless hours trying to find this man. To this day, the FBI is maintaining its silence on this. Moving on to number...
What if there was no mole and they just said that to fuck with him?
Number 9, in our 8th spot, we have Jeromezell. On November 7th, 2017, Jeromezell was reported missing in Lansing, Michigan. Later, police found his car, but there were no signs of Jerome. That was until over a month later. On December 12th, 2018, Jerome was found dead in a wooden area. Foul play is suspected. To this day, no one knows what happened to him. The FBI is offering up to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the individual or individuals responsible for the murder of Jerome. In our 7th spot, we...
You know what's crazy? I was under the notion that nobody could get away with murder in today's time. That's what I was thinking, but clearly you can. If you do it right, you can still get away with murder. Something to think about.
Coming in at number 6, we have the Zodiac Killer. Just last year, it was announced that the infamous serial killer known as the Zodiac Killer was identified. However, the supposed killer, a man named Gary Francis Port, died in 2018. But the FBI clearly knows something that we don't know, because shortly after they shut down the claim that Gary was the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer is believed to be responsible for at least 5 murders in Northern California from 1968 to 1969. But the killer would write notes and taunt the police and claim to have killed as many as 37 people. This has been a cold case forever. The FBI says that the case is still open and shut down any claims that the killer was identified. We are now...
So the Zodiac Killer is still out on the loose, chilling, living his life like, I kill people, y'all can never catch me.
At our 5th and halfway mark.
That's kind of fire. It's kind of, I mean, clearly being a killer is not good, but if you're an insane individual and you decide to be a killer, be the best killer you can be. And the Zodiac Killer is one of them. So hats off to that nigga, you feel me?
This was a huge scandal for the FBI as they were found to be withholding and destroying key evidence in this case. So basically in 2014, Bundy and his sons and supporters were involved in an armed standoff with the Bureau of Land Management due to unpaid cattle grazing fees and restrictions. In January of 2018, a federal judge threw out all the criminal charges against against Bundy. A part of this was due to the fact that the FBI misplaced or hid a thumb drive with key evidence to this case. It's very messy, and the FBI got in huge trouble for it. In our fourth spot...
So the FBI was hiding evidence just so they can get off. They probably work with the FBI then, clearly.
In our fourth spot today, we have the Russians. During Trump's presidency, the FBI actually opened a case to look into whether Trump was actually working alongside the Russians or not. And if he wasn't, they knew he was badly compromised. They said that he was compromised for, and I quote, his questionable business dealings, the hush money paid on his behalf to silence women, shady transactions at his charity, and most importantly, his lies about his Russian dealings, including his secret 2015 effort to build a Trump Tower in Moscow, even as he told the world that he had no business with Russia. So Trump's secret ties with Russia and Putin certainly had the FBI concerned. In our third spot today...
So, you guys know, I don't pay attention to politics. I'm ignorant when it comes to politics. What's the issue if Trump deals with Russia? Who cares? What's the issue? Do we have an issue with Russia or something? Do we not like Russia? I don't get it.
We have Pizzagate. In March 2016, the personal Gmail account of a former White House chief of staff and chair of Hillary Clinton's 2016 U.S. presidential campaign was hacked, and his emails revealed some pretty disturbing things. They believe that Hillary and other people of power are part of a trafficking ring. In the emails, they use code words like pizza, cheese pizza, and hot dogs. Seems weird. Like, the emails say things like, and I quote, "I'm dreaming about your hot dog stand in Hawaii." Clearly, there's a hidden message there. Another email said Obama spent $65K on pizza and hot dogs. Again, probably another coded message. Whatever was going on, the FBI was concerned, and they were on the case trying to decipher the emails and get down to the bottom of what was really going on. Coming in at number 2.
I thought they got to the bottom of it and just like, it's nothing. They were just talking about something, some code words, but it's no child trafficking. I thought they decided that it's not childhood trafficking. I don't know, but that whole situation, bro, is insane. That's where a lot of conspiracies come from. That's where the whole child trafficking, they be eating children, they do these Satanist rituals. It all stems from that whole Pizzagate, bro. I've watched like a documentary on it. It's interesting. Do I believe in it? I don't know. You know, I like to let my mind wander, but do I truly think it's the case? I don't know. Innocent till proven guilty. You feel me?
We have Alcatraz. In June of 1962, 3 inmates, John Anglin, his brother Clarence, and Frank Morris, escaped Alcatraz Supermax prison. They put dummy heads that they had made of plaster and flesh-tone paint in their beds to fool the night guards.
How can
they
that
then
fool a
crawled
guard?
through ventilation ducts
God.
between their sinks that they had been widening for quite some time and got out into an unmonitored corridor and then hopped over the cell wall. They then used a raft that they made using over 50 raincoats, among other stolen and donated materials, and they set off into the waters.
Fire!
The prisoners were never caught. For 17 years, the FBI worked on this case, trying to figure out if the escapees survived or if they were on the run. They officially closed the case on December 31st, 1979.
They got
and
away.
In our number 1 spot today, we have Alonzo Brooks. On April 3rd, 2004, Alonzo Brooks disappeared after attending a house party with his friends. He was supposed to get a ride home with his friends, but one of the friends got lost on a trip to buy cigarettes and never returned back to give Brooks a ride back home. That evening, he never returned home. The following day, his boots and hat were found across the street from the home where the party took place. The local sheriff's department and Kansas State investigators searched the area in the following days, but found nothing. That was until May 1st. Alonzo's family decided to take matters into their own hands and to search the area themselves. And that's when they found Alonzo's body. Rumor has it that his body was being preserved in a freezer while police were out searching for him and then later dumped there. Several years later, the FBI announced that they were re-investigating the case, and a new autopsy concluded that Alonzo's cause of death was homicide. So now the hunt is on to find Alonzo's killer or killers. Someone knows who did it and they're not speaking up.
All right, bro, great video. That last one, so the FBI, they were looking for him. Oh, we can't find him. So the family took it into their own hands and found him. The FBI was clearly trying to cover that up because organ harvesting. Oh my God. Now, I don't know if that's the case. Who knows? But his body was in the freezer. Why was his body in the freezer? Why was his organs being preserved? Why was his body being preserved when he was dead? What were these people going to do with his body? Why did the FBI act like they couldn't find him, but regular ass civilians could find him? You know what I'm saying? That's some foul play right there. Great video though. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down in the comments. Pizzagate, body being frozen, and the FBI talking about, oh, we can't find him. Hey, I love shit like this. Shout out to the gang. Everybody have a great day. I will see y'all next time. Peace.